Hello, it's Housen here, and this is episode something or other of my Arsenal save. And this episode is going to be the European Super Cup final, as well as pre-season, a few of the Premier League fixtures, what I've played up to, and the transfers. Starting off with the transfers, we have brought in quite a few good players. Starting off with this Marco Reus for 17 million plus Joel Campbell. Very good player. We need an attacking left midfielder because Cavola's gone. Theo was a decent player, but look at this guy's stats, beastly. If we look at his report, 4.5 star accountability, right up there in the best attacking left midfielder. His best role is inside forward, and luckily that's what I'm going to play him as. Before this, he played for Dortmund. He's just a beast. Joel Campbell went as part of a deal. Then this guy, Jesus Antonio Ruler. This is one my head of youth development bought him. A decent 18-year-old. Bought him in for 850k. Ideally, he's not going to be the best player for our team, but worth a try. This is another guy my head of youth development bought him. I don't know why he bought this in because he's only got 2-star potential. It's Andreas Rogers, English, 16-year-old. Bought him in for £725,000. That's quite expensive. Then my next big signer was Cesar Azpilicueta. Bought him in for 21 million. He did go to Sociedad for 4 million from Chelsea a couple of seasons ago, so they've made a brilliant profit on him. He's on £60,000 a week. I needed a right back. Very good player. Third big signing was Ryan Shawcross. Need another central defender, and I needed an English player, so I brought him in. Well, you see who we got rid of in a minute, so he'll be my first choice centre back with Koscielny. We brought him in for 17.5 million. Very good player. And then this guy, Fernando Fernandez. My head of youth development brought him in. He's another good 17-year-old. Yeah, 17-year-old. 3-star potential ability. We brought him in from Sevilla for 3.3 million. Quite expensive, but a good deal. Then this guy, Pascal Baruti, head of youth development, did this one as well. I don't like this player, 2-star potential ability. Brought him in for 2.4 million. That's a rip-off, really. Brought him in from Valencia. Right, we sold Joey Hicks went on loan to Millwall. Then Joel Campbell went to Dortmund in part exchange. He was a player who wasn't really in my plans. He was a good player. Last season he did play 16 appearances and scored 5 goals, 5 assists and 1 man of the match, but weren't really in my thing. Then we let Wellington Silva and Thomas Eastfield go. Wellington Silva was a decent player, weren't really in my plans. He did spend 2 seasons on loan at Fenerbahce, where he made 30 appearances and scored 5 goals and 2 assists. Not really the best players. And Thomas Eastfield. Then Jeffrey Austin went on loan to Scunthorpe. Zach Anser went on loan to Colchester. Martin Pickering went on loan to Hull. Jerome Sinclair and Marcus Auschleman went on, and Felix Auschleman even, went on loan to Stour. Dan Seymour went on loan to Sheffield Wednesday. Alessandro Scarbally went on loan to Onavant de Greencamp. Glenn Smith went on loan to Barnsley. Dunstan Caddish went on loan to Leverkusen. Gavin Mitchell went on loan to Blackpool. Darren Fletcher went on loan to Brighton. Danny Butterworth went on loan to Cardiff. Hiram Boating went on loan to Leicester. Chopper Akpom went on loan to Brighton. Mohamed Darouche went on loan to Bordeaux. Jordan Zellerman went on loan to St Pauli. Danny Crowley went on loan to Birmingham. And then the big player who went out was Carl Jenkinson to United for 33.5 million. And that, I'll repeat again, 33.5 million. He developed so good over the 2 seasons he spent at Dynamo Kiev, and then he played 20 appearances for us. And it's just, accountability went up and up and up. We made a very good profit on him. That's why we bought Azpilicueta in. And then Stephen Edwards went on loan to Crystal Palace on loan. Lee Camp left to QPR for £1 million. He was a decent goalkeeper, not in my plans. He did play 3 appearances, conceded 1, kept 2 clean sheets. Decent player, average rating of 7.27. Then Thomas Vermaelen went to Man City for 20 million. 29-year-old player. He was on hefty wage budget. I think it was £100,000 a week. Yeah, he's 29-year-old, as I said. He did play nearly lots of our games. Not really the best. We brought Ryan's Shawcross in, so that's why, really. Then Hector Bellerin went on loan to Preston. Fernando Fernandez went on loan to Betis. Robert Bonafoy went on loan to Lorient. And Christian Vardelli went on loan to Lemons FC. Now to pre-season and the Premier League games we've played so far. First friendly was against Giannina, and we won 1-0 thanks to a goal from Lawrence Koscielny. Then we played OGC Nice, 3-0 win. Walcott, Koscielny and Royce getting all the goals. Then we played FC Istres, Giroud getting a hat-trick and Chamberlain getting 1. Then we played Doncaster, Walcott getting 1, and then we lost 1-0 against Galatasaray. First Premier League game was against Wolves. We've won all our Premier League games so far. We've only played 3, but we've already scored 16 and conceded 3. First game was against Wolves. We won 6-0. Jack Court getting 2, Contrail getting 2, Wiltshire and Royce both getting 1. Then we played Stoke and we won 4-1. Koscielny, Shawcross, Royce and Somerville. Just show you this Somerville. This is a guy I have actually developed quite well. As you can see, he's been with Arsenal all his life, except from one loan spell where he spent at Lorient. Very good player. Worth 7.5 million now. He's 18-year-old. He's on £30,000 a week. Just look at them physical stats for 18-year-old. 18 stamina, 15 pace, 16 balance, 16 agility, 17 acceleration. Then stats like 16 dribbling, 16 finishing, 20 off the ball, 17 composure, 19 work rate. Brilliant player. 5-star potential ability. And then the third game of the Premier League, we won 6-2 against, and then Somerville getting another goal. Shawcross getting a hat-trick. A hat-trick for the defenders, just brilliant. Royce and Wilshere both getting 1. If we look at the top goal scorers, Shawcross is 4th with 4 goals. I bet you've never seen a central defender get one of the top goal scorers. I've only had 3 games, but still, he's very good. Now we've got HSV in the Euro Super Cup. If we go to the match preview, we have never had a past meeting against this team. HSV's fixtures, they've won both their games on the last 3. On the last 2, they've won against Miranda's 3-1 and Sevilla 2-1. We've won our last 3. We've won 6-0 against Wolves, 4-1 against Stoke and 6-2 against Sunderland. So I'm predicting a high goal-scoring game. HSV news is Jacques Zura out with a fractured arm, Piotr Jurek out with a strained neck, or doubtful with a strained neck, and Jacobo Salo doubtful with a bruised shin. Arsenal's news, 3 players are out injured and Jordi Classy's doubtful with a groin strain. I can confirm he will be missing the game. Now to the team selection. Damiao is actually injured, so I can't be playing him, so I'm sticking with Somerville up front, as he's been in good goal scoring record. Chamberlain, Wilshere and Royce will all stay there. Cork and Ramsey will stay there. Contrail was injured. How long's he out for? Contrail's out for 1 to 2 days, so I'm going to have to bring Kieran Gibbs in. Other than that, that's a good team. Chesney, Azpilicueta, Koscielny, Shawcross, Gibbs, Ramsey, Cork, Chamberlain, Wilshere, Royce and Somerville. I'll submit that team. They're playing the same formation as us, 4-2-3-1 or 4-5-1. They're playing Nebel, Wolfberg, Abraham, Mancian, Ayogo, Tesh Skejbred, Donovan van der Vaart, Ilsevic and Cisse. Their key players, Dennis Ayogo. Ours is Marco Royce with 3 goals and 3 appearances. Match rating of 8.30. I'm going to go with Team Talk, passionate, and you deserve a trophy and I expect you to win. Let's start game. Not many highlights so far. First highlight of the game, Cork, Royce, Gibbs, crosses it in, Chamberlain, Donovan, Koscielny, Chamberlain, Ramsey, Azpilicueta, Ramsey, gives it to Royce on the edge of the box, Gibbs, Wilshere, Ramsey, Gibbs, Royce, crosses it in, hits the post, Ramsey, Chamberlain, Donovan, Azpilicueta, Ramsey, Koscielny goes to Somerville, Ramsey, Chamberlain, Ramsey, Wilshere, dispossessed by Van der Vaart. Now Cissé's on the run, Koscielny intercepts, and the end of that highlight. Iogo with the throw, Van der Vaart, Skijbred, Iogo dispossessed by Chamberlain, Chamberlain runs, Wilshere, Royce, Gibbs crosses it in, Somerville just can't get to it. Lebel, Skijbred, Cork, Somerville runs, Wilshere, get him, 1-0, Jack Wilshere. Very good passing game. Van der Vaart with the corner, Mancini headers it, it's 1-1. Half time it's 1-1, but Arsenal looked the better team. Right, so Wilshere's fitness is slightly down, so I'm going to take him off. Chamberlain's going to go into attacking midfield. Wait a minute. Let me just see something. No. Royce is going to go into attacking midfield, and I'm going to bring Teo on for Wilshere. Not many highlights. $70 minutes gone, 20 minutes to play, 15 minutes to play, 10 minutes to play. Chamberlain with free kick, headed away. Now Cissé's on the run. Ilovic, Tish. Goes to say, oh, bollocks, 2-1 to Hamburg. I don't think we might get one back. No, I don't think we're going to. No, we've lost. Unfortunate game, really. We did take the lead before they equalised and took the lead 10 minutes before full time. Well, I'm not really too worried about the European Super Cup. It's not the biggest thing. I'm really worried about the Premier League and the Champions League. I do care about it, but I don't really mind if I don't win. Right, that's all for this episode. Join next time, where it'll probably be just the summary of all the results. Till next time, see ya.